Hello, Mr. Nate.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, doing all right. A little bit tired, but that's okay. I went to bed late last night, and sometimes I have a roommate. Sometimes when my roommate leaves, the cat will like ba 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 ba, like bang on the door. But usually that's in the afternoon or evening. So I'm
Oh,
like, okay, fine, doesn't bother me.
that's why.
But this time it was at 7:30 in the morning, and it woke me up. So yeah,
Are
it's just
you?
a yawn or I feel tired during class. It's because of that. So,
I
but
don't remember pretty well. Do you learn going to college or
no,
university?
I have a roommate. Well, my roommate has this room down the hall. He has his own room. I have a door to my room here, but it's like 20 feet away. But
Oh,
we share. Like, you go to the hallway. There's like one room here, and then one room over here. And then
okay.
we share like the common area and like the kitchen and stuff like that. But no, it's fine. It just he has family visiting, so he's in and out of the room a lot. And I guess he left really early this morning. And usually, sometimes when he's gone, the cats will like bang on the door. They'll just push on the door. I mean, um, and this is the first time they did it really early in the morning. And his family's in town, so he's in and out of the room a lot. So, but I think they leave tomorrow. So it
And
was just like a one time thing. Like, it's probably not going to wake me up again. So it was just, uh, yeah, I'm not mad or anything. I was just kind of like, why is this happening? Okay, but
and
I also got to go to bed. I also got to do a better job of going to bed earlier. And as long as I go to bed earlier, even if I get woken up earlier, usually I'm still okay. But I went to bed earlier, and then that woke me up. So it was just like, but
and how is your day without this?
yeah. Let's do. We did irregular verbs in the last class. Have you been
Yeah,
studying that?
yeah, I studied.
Uh, okay. Oh, we've been doing one class a month. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to practice today? What would you like to practice today? You want to do more irregular verbs practice or reading or something else?
We can do reading if you want.
Okay. Well, let's pick something. I'll pick something from Engo. Okay.
Okay, I understand.
Um. hmm, One check. Let me check really quick. Um, oh, okay. I'm gonna give you three choices. Okay. And then you pick whichever one you like the most, or if none of them you don't really like, then okay, I can give you another one. But okay, number one. So China's new trend: paying to pretend you have a job. Okay,
Excuse.
number two. A cat use scent to spot strangers. And number three. How paddle became the world's fastest growing sport.
I think the first one.
Okay, let's do the first one. I read this. I read this yesterday. Another student read this yesterday. It's interesting discussion. So we'll do this, and then if we have time, yeah, we'll see how much time we have left. Maybe we'll do like a quick review or a quick exercise or something like that for regular verbs.
Okay.
Okay, number one.
And number one.
Oh
True.
yeah. Sorry. I'll explain really quick. So yeah. Uh, Exercise one is vocabulary. So for vocabulary, we'll read the word, definition, example sentence. Word, definition, example sentence. We'll go through the list. Usually there's 5 or 6 vocabulary words. Then after that, we read a short article here. Okay.
Okay.
That's part 2. And then after that, usually there's like questions. So we read the questions and then the answers are in the article. And then question 4, and then part 4, we do a bit of discussion. Okay. So that's how we do
Okay.
this. Okay. Sorry. Let's, yeah. One moment. Okay, here we go. You can start. And again, if you make any pronunciation mistakes, I will correct you and type it in the chat. And if you have any questions about any words or need any extra explanations, let me know.
Okay. Trend, something that is popular usually for a short time. This magazine focuses on the latest trends in fitness and nutrition and routine. A series of action regularly follows. My morning routine consists of doing some yoga, reading the news, and having a cup of coffee. And awkward, unnatural, or uncomfortable. The date was very awkward since we both didn't know what to talk about.
Yeah, she doesn't look too excited on her date. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. Maybe the Turkish coffee wasn't very good. Okay. Okay, next one.
Employment. This state of not having a job, the number of people who do not have a job. The COVID-19 pandemic is increased levels of employment in many countries around the world. And not motivated or waiting to do or achieve achieve something. Am I read correct?
Achieve something. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are looking for motivated writers to join our team. Figure out, to know, understand, or show something. I'm trying to figure out how to put these things together. Chinese new trends. Paying to pretend you have a job. In China's big cities, some people are now paying to go to work, or at least to feel like they are going to work. In many sounds strange, but this new trend is helping people who don't have a job but want to keep a routine. People pay between about $4 and $7 each day to work in spaces that look like real offices. They have Wi-Fi, coffee, desks, and even
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, coffee, desks, and even offer lunch. 1 minute. And according to Beijing Young Daily, some of these places go even
Youth. Beijing youth, not young.
Beijing Youth Daily. Some of these places go even further. They have people fake tasks and even do printed boss checkness. If you pay more, you can even print pretend to be a manager with your own office or take a part in a fake argument with your boss. Are these pretend offices are actually becoming popular? For many, they offer more than just a place to spend time. They help people avoid awkward talks about being out of work. One woman who calls herself as
Zonghua. I'll help you with like the non-English pronunciation.
yeah. Zonghua told Spanish newspaper El País there that she used these fake offices because they are cheaper than spending every day in a cafe and make more comfortable than a library. Zonghua left her job in finance in 2024 because she was tired and wanted a quieter life. Now she is looking for work, but she hasn't told her family the truth. Every day she leaves the house as if she still has a job. Chinese young youth employment
Youth.
rate
Chinese
youth
youth.
employment rate is high. 16.5% of people aged 16 to 24, not including students, and 7.2% percent among those 25 to 29, which has made it hard for young adults to stay motivated. In difficult job markets, these uh, quite fake offices are giving some people time and space to figure out what's next.
Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting concept.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably still cheaper than going to cafes or co-working spaces. You get the Wi-Fi, you get the place to, I guess, relax, enjoy some peace and quiet instead of listening to your parents. When are you getting a job? When are you getting a job? Okay, you can
yeah.
pay a little bit to get away from that.
But as you said, is if you give $120 to cafe in a day, but in these offices, if you get $4 per day, it costs $120 per month.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, yeah. It's I can see how it works. I maybe it seems like this is kind of like an Asian culture thing. It could be successful. It could work in Asian countries, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it seems like to me. Okay, but maybe I don't know if this would work in Mexico. I don't know if this would work in the U.S. because usually there are job sites or places in the U.S. where you can get like job training or resume review and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do the questions. Number one.
How much do Chinese fake offices cost? $4 or $7 per day.
Yeah, $4 to $7 per day. Okay, number two.
When did Zonga leave her job in finance? 2024, if I'm not false. Yeah.
Yeah, 2024.
Uh, what percentage of Chinese people aged 25 to 29 are employed? Um, 1 minute. What's percentage?
Percentage.
Yeah.
Like this sign. That's the percent sign, or percentage. Okay. So let's go and check.
It's right. 7.2%.
Yeah, 7.2%. Okay, good. Okay, good. Any questions?
No.
Okay, let's do this. So we'll do these 5 questions and then see how much time we have after that. Maybe we'll do some review or something like that.
Okay. Do you know anyone who's looking for a job? How long they've been looking? Actually, I don't know that someone looking for a job, but I think it isn't a easy thing to find. So you can spend 1 or 2 months for this, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a good idea, but again, yeah, I think it works in China, it works in Japan, but it's not going to work in every country.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And what adjective would you give to someone who's struggling to find work? I advise to find an easy and a job that he can get too much pay.
Yeah, yeah, it still seems like again, like I said before, I don't think this would be popular in Mexico. It seems like this in Asian culture, it seemed like it would be more of a popular thing. Maybe some places in the US, I guess it could work, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2.
What are thoughts of China fake offices? I think they have, as you say, it can be useful in some countries, but it isn't useful for all countries that's on the earth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think everywhere youth unemployment, it's a lot higher.
Yeah.
That usually people want more qualified. I mean, unless you're working at McDonald's or fast food or then I think it's hard to get certain jobs unless you have qualifications.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
number 3.
do you think like offices like these will be popular where you live? I think it can't, because the peoples out here don't work if didn't have any jobs, and if they have jobs they go to there. But as
Mm-hmm.
I think, if they don't have any job, like they don't work for anywhere, they go to cafe and sit and play games with their friends.
Yeah, but they're not actively looking for work or Maybe
Yeah.
actively like trying to find a job or something like that. So, but yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Next question.
Is y'all's employment a big issue in your country? Actually, yes, as I know.
Okay. What makes it a issue?
Um, Let me think. I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think they don't have, they can't want money from their father or mother, so they can't take something that they want, and it's hard to get a transportation at here because it's crowded city and we live at capital city, so that's why it's hard to get in transportation, and because of there's too much people, they can't get fresh air, and there isn't any place quiet in at night. It's still crowded at here. I think these are the issues that's yeah, employment.
Okay. Yeah. And so you're 15 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you've started working, maybe not. Okay, but just as like a first job, well, like ideally, it could be like fast food restaurant, games park, football stadium. Like, what ideally, what would be your like if you had to pick? Like, what would you have as your first job? And obviously, be realistic. Not don't say like astronaut or something.
Oh,
But like real, you can be realistic. Well, ideally, what would be an interesting first job for you? So my first job was in a call center. My brother's first job was at Burger King. So
oh.
I mean, so realistically, what do you think your first job might be? Do you see yourself working in the
Um,
next 2 or 3 years, or like during college, or no?
Actually, I start my first job last summer holiday.
Okay, it's a bricklayer. Okay.
I work at a plastic factory.
A plastic what factory?
Yeah, a plastic factory. We do chairs, plastic chairs, or uh, air filters or something.
Oh, it's a plastics factory. What were you doing at the plastics factory?
As I said, we do car parts, plastic chairs, and bottles that you use with water. And
Uh-huh.
we can do what other air filters, and we can do everything that you have seen about plastics.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, and this was just a summer job, like when you were like in break during high school?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
but not like during school. You weren't working like
yeah,
2 or 3 hours, like evening shift or something like that.
actually in holidays I work for 6 hours or something.
Oh, 6 hours 6 hour days?
Yeah, per day.
Oh, okay. But wait, isn't there? But is there like a limit in Turkey? Is there a limit? Like someone under 18, is there a limit how many hours they can work per week or per month?
Actually, if there is a limit like under 18 can't work, but my school is about same. It's about plastic technologies, and I go there for learning something about plastic machines, injection
Hmm.
machine, CNC machine, as you know as well. And there isn't any problem until now.
Oh, okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. That's yeah. My like I said, my first job, it was like right before I turned 18. I started working at this like call center, and I worked there for a year, and then after that, I started university studies. So, but
I
yeah.
understand.
Okay. Number 3.
Do
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
we don't have to read this anymore. Okay. So your plastics job. Were there a lot of people your age in working at this factory, or?
Actually, no. When I go, there is a, a kid that's 2 years younger than me. No, a year that younger than me. It's going to eighth grade last year, and he got there as well, but he didn't use plastic injection machine at there. He helps his father at there for um a week or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So, but because I know sometimes kids they start working even earlier than that.
Actually, it's hard to do plastic injection machine because uh, it didn't waste that you finish the piece, put this right place, and uh, take the other one. Sometimes they do um, two pieces in each other, and
Mm-hmm.
you must do two pieces in 30 seconds or something. You must put them in a place, and they have,
If you don't do that, then it's like
yeah,
faster, faster. Oh no, I'm kidding. It's not China. Okay, it's Turkey, not China. But
they have what um, it start to be too much, and what's the name of it? I see last day. 1 minute. There's a pattern at there. It can print two pieces or six pieces. It can print as well. It's changed about the biggest of the piece, and if there isn't BFS people at there, you must the pieces have come on each one, and there it's be too much, and sometimes they want like 1,000 or something. I have
mm-hmm.
print 4,000 pieces or something much.
Oh
Oh,
wow. Okay, so you did quite a bit.
yeah.
Okay, we'll stop here. It was good.